Hello Taurus, welcome to your He Said, She Said spread. This is for the week beginning July 8th, 2018. Don't forget we've got that special going at the moment. $35 for a 20-minute reading with both Richard and I. For your own personal He Said, She Said spread, please email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Say hello, Richard.
Hello, Taurus.
And let's get along with your reading here, Taurus. From Le Vampire, you've pulled the card of Burnt by the Sun. And from the Energy Oracle, you've pulled Man Holding a Heart. Now, Burnt by the Sun speaks about not knowing your potential unless you go beyond the limits that you have set for yourself. It's really about growing through experience and persistence. The curse with this one is turning away from potential failure means you also turn away from potential success and growth. You avoid harm but at a great cost, or overreaching without gaining experience. So with Man Holding a Heart here, it seems to be about growing through perhaps some kind of a painful experience to do with love here, Richard?
Yeah, I see that. But with the Burnt by the Sun card, the way I kind of think about that is experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. So you might be successful, you might not be successful, but in the end you'll always have the experience and you can always learn from that.
I like that very much. So let's have a look and see what the energy is for you, Taurus. The first card will signify the person that you're thinking about, what they bring to the table, their flaws, how they feel about you, how you feel about them, the strengths of a relationship, weaknesses of the relationship, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the potential outcome here, Taurus. So let's have a look and see the energy of the person that you are thinking about. And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, so it's unrequited love here, Taurus.
So in one direction, somebody loves somebody much more than the other person.
Yeah, there's no love on the other side, unfortunately, and this may have been a learning experience, is what I'm picking up. Now, let's have a look and see what they bring to the table. With the Knight of Wands, it seems like there's someone who lacks commitment.
Well, it could be passionate energy though as well.
Yes, absolutely. They come in with a lot of passion. If you see that fiery volcano there in the background here, and this man on his dragon, he's coming in with a lot of with passion, excitement.
But possibly with some impulsiveness as well.
Yeah, it's very much an energy of someone who comes in gangbusters but goes out just as quickly. Very much an in and out energy of someone who makes quick movements but may not put a lot of thought into it before they go for something here that they want. Very much that impulsive energy you were talking about. Now let's have a look and see what the flaws of this person is. The Seven of Swords. So there's someone who has the potential here to I'm picking this up as secrets, lies,
sneaky,
cheating.
Sneaky and cheating, yeah.
There's a lot of cunning stealth around this card.
Manipulation.
Manipulation. Very much a card of someone here who is, I'm feeling this person is someone here who has an axe to grind almost. It seems like they are incapable of love, I would say, is the energy I pick up with this card. Let's have a look and see how they view you, Taurus. And we have Temperance in reverse, or equilibrium. So they see you as unbalanced. They also see you as some kind of excessive way. Excessiveness, and I picked that up because the equilibrium card, or the temperance card, when it's in the upright, is very much speaking about moderation, someone who has balance in their life, peaceful, but here I feel a sense of lacking in moderation. Someone who is very much someone who is excessive in nature, wants too much of something, is the energy I get up.
Could be too much love, really.
It could be.
Especially with the card next to it. So
now let's have a look and see how you view them, Taurus. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. So you see this as lacking in commitment.
The potential of the person to walk away.
Definitely. And I also feel that with this one, there is disorganization and a lack of planning. So, and very much a card here of not making plans to move forward. It's a card of staying put, staying where you are, and not moving towards them.
Stagnation, really.
Stagnation, yeah. But more in the feeling of realizing. I feel for you, Taurus, you've had a learning lesson here. A learning lesson, if I can speak properly. You've had a lesson here. And I feel whereas in the past there may have been wanting to make a plan with this person, now there is not wanting to make a plan with this person. Would you agree?
I'd have to agree, yes.
Okay, let's have a look at the strengths. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there's no balance here. There's a sense here of biting off more than you can chew with this person. Vice versa, it can be you or the other way around here, Taurus.
Yeah, I mean, I get the sense with that card, but the strength is actually the fact that the relationship is not a balanced one, that it's kind of crazy.
Okay, well that's an interesting take. We get the man's take there. Okay. All right, so we'll move on. And we'll have a look at the weakness. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's a third-party situation.
Well, now let's read it in the upright.
As a weakness?
As a weakness, and talk about heartbreak.
All right, okay, let's do that.
And that's where I think this relationship is going.
It certainly seems that way.
I think that is the weakness of the relationship.
Yeah, and there may have even been another person involved here.
It's possible.
Because we do have this Seven of Swords here, but this person may not have even known that there was another person in the picture.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of secrets, there's a lot of lies with this person, and very much someone who moves in quickly and then goes out again. It's a player energy, is what I'm picking up here. Now let's have a look and see what the potential is. We have the King of Wands in reverse, crossed by the Fool card in reverse. So here it's a lack of commitment with this King of Wands in reverse. Someone who is quite, I picked this up as someone who is a bit of a tyrant, someone who lacks confidence. And with the Fool in reverse as the roadblock here is a reckless energy, an energy here of someone who moves on quickly from person to person. I feel with this card, with no attention paid to consequences.
Reckless abandon.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too.
Is what I get
Reckless
from that.
Abandon. That's exactly what it is. They seem to go from person to person. There may have even been another person in the mix here that was a fire sign. Taurus, could be male or female, but it seems like they may have moved on here to someone else, is what I'm picking up. It could be a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But they seem to just move from person to person here, and very much a player type of energy. Now let's have a look at the outcome. And we have the Ten of Swords, so there's an ending here.
Betrayal is
Betrayal,
what I get from that.
Let's get a clarifier on that Ten of Swords here for Taurus. But all in all, for you, Taurus, I think the main takeaway here is that you've learned about this person. Whole bunch jumped on the floor there. So we have, well, I'm going to just take the first one here because I don't know whether they came up in the reverse or the upright there. But we have the Sun in reverse, so I feel that there's no potential here for happiness. Let's get another clarifier on that Ten of Swords for Taurus.
I don't know, the Ten of Swords in itself seems pretty clear.
Yeah, it is. And with the Lovers card, there's been a decision made to end this, and really that's where we have to kind of leave it, because I feel for you, Taurus, you've seen this person now, or you're starting to see that there's no possibility of a future here with this person because they're too secretive. There's too much trickery here, too much deception, deceit. I'm picking it up as lying, someone who doesn't put in a lot of regard for their actions. They just they seem to do whatever they want, and there's really no
thought of consequences.
No thought of consequences. Yeah, exactly. So for you, Taurus, I think the main thing is here is to consider this a learning experience in love. I feel like you've been schooled by someone here, Taurus, and it's a hard lesson to learn that not everyone is on the up and up, I feel. So I'm going to leave it there with you, Taurus, and I wish you the very best with healing and continued healing in this particular case.
And continued growth as well.
Continued growth. I like that a lot. So don't forget, if you'd like a personal he said, she said spread, please email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And the cost for that is $35 for a 20-minute reading, and that will be with both Richard and I. So we'd love to hear from you about that. And don't forget to check out the rest of my channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, and there you'll find lots of monthly readings. I do those twice a month, and they're very in-depth, so please check those out. And like, share, and subscribe. So thank you again. And Taurus, we wish you all the best with this.
Goodbye and good luck, Taurus.